Alright, so hey then, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated Luna Client settings showcase video. Now, I haven't done a video like this for around 3 months, actually right after I hit 3k subscribers. Now, this video was one of the first videos that ever really did well on my channel, and I know a lot of you guys actually enjoyed it. So, a lot of people have been asking me as well to do an updated settings showcase. So guess what? Here we are. I thought that a lot of people probably haven't even seen that video because, of course, we are at 15k subscribers now. Now, on that point, I want to thank you all so much for 15k subscribers. I don't know what to say. I'm literally so grateful. And now we are halfway to 30k subscribers. So, you know what? The grind is really on now. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, guys, before we actually get into showcasing the settings, if you haven't done so already, it would be greatly appreciated if you could go down below and smash that subscribe button. We're also going to set the like goal for today's video to 1,000 likes, because you guys have been absolutely smashing the like goals recently, so why not? But anyways, guys, the 3 shoutouts from the last video will be up on the screen right now. So if you want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, wait until the end for the keyword and then just comment it down below. So yeah, congratulations to those 3 people. But anyways, let's not waste any further time and let's just hop straight into the settings. Alright guys, so you probably already know this, but to actually get into the mod menu for Luna Client, all you gotta do is click R shift, a right shift, and then go to the mods here. Then we're gonna start off with the first one, which is 1.7 visuals here, and basically, I have everything set to 1.7. I mean, 1.7 is honestly just better in general, so yeah. The next one is going to be FPS. Now, you can copy down these settings here. Now, to actually edit where it is, all you gotta do is click Edit HUD Layout, and you can basically move everything around on your screen. Now, basically, I have FPS up here. Now, I've had it up there for a really long time. I honestly just really like the way it looks up there. And then we have CPS, which kind of ties in with this one. So all you do is go to options and then copy down these settings. And then basically what you want to do is you want to just put it under the FPS here if you want to have it like mine. Next one we have is toggle sneak dash sprint. Now, I'm not actually sure what I've changed here. Basically what this does is if you don't have this on in normal vanilla Minecraft, if you don't have like any control settings or something, if you normally click W, you just start walking. So as you can see, I'm walking right now. I'm pretty sure in the recent Minecraft versions, they've actually made it so you can toggle sprint, but from what I know, for 1.8, you can't do it. And basically, what toggle sneak dash sprint does is if you press control once, basically, once you click a W once, you'll just automatically sprint. And also, your sprint won't get reset. So a lot of the time, if you're fighting someone and you don't have it on, basically, this makes it so your sprint just doesn't reset. As you can see here, it's not resetting. The only thing I want to mention about this mod is that you have to have toggle sneak off because toggle sneak is actually bannable in Hypixel, so just make sure that's turned off. The next mod that we have is zoom. Now, this one is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically just a better version of the normal Optifine zoom. Of course, that is opinionated, but in my opinion, I think it's a lot better. Now, basically, if you have this turned off, so if I just disable this here and you actually zoom in, as you can see, it just automatically goes to the points. Like, there's no, like, effects or anything like that. You, like, want to zoom in there, you zoom in there, okay? Now, basically, if you have this on, I don't think I've actually changed any settings here, but if you have this on, it'll basically, like, create, like, a panning effect. So if I want to zoom in over there, it'll kind of, like, pan into these spots. Another thing that it has is you can also like scroll zoom in and out. So for example, if I'm going to zoom into my face, you can scroll out and you can scroll in. As you can see, if I want to see myself really close up, I mean, why would I want to do that? But anyways, that's it for the zoom. But anyways, next one we have is Hypixel mods. Now, you can just copy down these settings here. Now, there isn't too much to explain with this one. These are just kind of some easier access mods within Hypixel. Next one that we have is keystrokes mod here. So if you have this enabled or disabled, as you can see, it has like your WASD and your mouse buttons here. You can copy down these settings here. And basically what this does, it's pretty self-explanatory, but for example, if I click W, it will actually highlight W, space, and as well highlight if I'm clicking. So of course, if I'm butterfly clicking, or if I'm jitter clicking, right mouse button, left mouse button, or if I'm like holding space, it's pretty simple. Next mod that we have is Hypixel Bed Wars. Now this was recently implemented by Luna, and the only one that I have on is height limit here. I also have these two on actually, I'll get into those after this. And basically what this does is it kind of gives you some info on the Bed Wars map. So as you can see, it has the map, the height limit, and then the distance to the height limit. And basically once you get to the height limit, it'll kind of like shade the block in a darker color to the rest of them so you can know you're actually at the height limit. Of course, it's not as useful in normal Bed Wars, but I guess you can still have it on, and I decide to. Next part about this mod is the color beds and the hardcore hearts. So for the color beds, it will basically make your team color the color of the bed. And then for the hardcore hearts, basically, once you lose your bed, it will basically turn your heart into the hardcore hearts to show that you have 1 life left. Like if you die, you're dead, like hardcore. So yeah, that's it for that one. Next one is potion effects. This one is pretty simple. You can copy down these settings here, and I have potion effects on the left here. Yeah, that's basically it for potion effects. Next one is direction HUD. Now, a lot of people, you probably don't need to actually have this mod on. You can copy down these things here if you want to have the same ones as me, and I have it above my health bar here. Sorry, not my health bar, my food bar. Now, basically what this does is if you're goal bridging, this will actually help you line up your goal bridge. But basically, you can line up your garbage with the direction HUD, basically looking in northwest. As you can see, you're like straight on the block, as you call it for garbaging. And then again, for this side, it's like northeast. So northeast, you line it up there, and you start garbaging, okay? So yeah. Now, the next mod that we have is scoreboard. So if you actually go to scoreboard here, the only one I've actually changed is hide numbers. So basically, if you have this setting turned off, basically here, it will have these like weird red numbers here. I don't know why they're there. They're just there. So just to make it look a bit better, I decided to have this on, so we'll just hide them there. Also, I have a border on this, but the border is so small, you can hardly notice it. I don't know why I have this on, but I have it on. Next one that we have is ping mod. This one is so I can know just how extremely bad my ping is to the Hypixel network. So you can copy down these settings here if you want, and I just have it in the bottom left over here. That's basically it for the ping mod. The next one that we have is pack organizer. Now, I don't really know how this one works. I know that it can be very useful, but I don't really want to explain it because I don't really know how it works. So yeah, you can have this enabled or disabled. It's really up to you. So the next mod that we have is chat. So basically you can just copy down these settings here. But anyways, the next mod is going to be tab editor. Now this one is new to Luna Client, and I really like this one. So as you can see, you can just copy down these settings here. Now the one I really like is the highlight own name on tab. So as you can see here, I have it to this color, and this color is the YouTube rank color tag. So as you can see, if I click tab here, you can see my absolutely trash ping, and you can also see my name, which is in red. Now it looks really weird because I have MVP++, and it just does not match at all. But for example, if you load into something like a Skywars game, as I'll load into now, I might have actually loaded into a Bed Wars game, but we won't talk about that. But anyways, if you click tab here, as you can see, we have the red name at the top. But it's honestly a really cool thing. Should we just win this game? I mean, we're here now. We may as well just win it. So we definitely won the last game. The next one is scrollable tooltips. Now, I don't really know what this does. Okay, use your scroll to read overly long item descriptions. Oh yeah, this one's really good for Skyblock, but I don't know how many people who watch my videos actually play Skyblock. The next one is a name tag mod. So basically what this mod does is, the only thing I know that I really use this for is that basically in third person, you can see your name tag with this mod. If you have this off, yeah, you can't see your name tag in third person, and you can also not see your level. So I would recommend having this on. Now, the next mod that we have is a UHC overlay. Now, a lot of people have been asking me how I get my gold to be big. So you can copy down these settings here. So basically what this does is, I use this to kind of highlight how much gold is actually in the generator. So if we drop the iron here, you can see how big the iron is there. And if we drop the gold here, it's a lot bigger, okay? So you can just see the gold a lot clearer with this mod, so I like to have it on. But anyways, the next mod that we have is a nick hider mod. You can copy my settings here if you want. Basically, what this does is if you nick in a Bed Wars game, it won't show the nickname, it will just show your name. So for example, I'm gonna nick quickly. So of course my name's gonna be Crazy Ninja Cutie. What an amazing name that is. So as you can see, I'm nicked right now. So if we hop into a Bed Wars game quickly. So as you can see, it has Scenical has joined. Now my name is not actually Scenical with this nick on. It is Crazy Ninja Cutie. I basically like to have this mod on because I don't want to see my nickname. I'd rather just see my name. But yeah. Now, the next mod that we have is a reach display mod. Now, basically, I put this below my keystrokes mod here. You can also copy down these settings. I basically have this so people don't hack you say me for using reach because I have a bad MS. Next one that we have is time changer mod. Basically, what this does is you can change like the time. So if you want to use like a nighttime sky or something on your texture pack, you can change it to a nighttime sky. Or if you want to use like a sunset sky, it's a sunset sky. How amazing is that? Let's keep it like this. I like the feel of it. Next one that we have is item physics mod. Now, basically what this does is if you have this turned off, it will basically just be the normal drop animation. So what I was saying before, so as you can see, that's what it normally looks like in Minecraft. And same for the gold. again, it's like a normal drop animation. So let's say you actually drop something on the floor in real life. It's not just going to float there. So as you can see, drop that there. It's actually just going to go on the floor. Same as this. It's going to actually go on the floor. So this mod is pretty self-explanatory, and yeah. Next mod that we have is a shiny pot. So basically what this does is when you have potions in your inventory, it will create a bit of a shiny effect. As you can see, I have the potion in my inventory now, and it has like a little bit of a shine effect. And if you put it here, it will highlight it in your inventory. I just like the look of this because you can clearly see where your potions are, especially if you're playing something that has a lot of potions. Something like Skywars, this is really useful for. So yeah, that's basically it for this mod. Pretty self-explanatory. Next one we have is Screenshot Uploader. So this is basically just screenshots. So for example, if I screenshot something here, it'll basically have more settings here. You can like tweet it, you can upload it, you can copy it, open it. There's just more stuff here. Next one we have is a Glint Colorizer. So basically, I'm going to turn off the mod now. As you can see, this is what the Diamond Sword enchantment looks like without the mod on. And then same as the armor, as you can see here, it has like this sort of effect. So we're going to turn Glint Colorizer on now. As you can see, it changes the effect. It looks like a bit better in terms of my opinion. And same for the armor. It creates a bit of a different effect, and I honestly like it a lot more. So it's a pretty simple mod, but honestly, I think it's really, really cool. And also copy down these settings here. I forgot to mention that. The next mod that we have is a block outline. All you got to do is copy down these settings here. As you can see, it has like a bit of a black outline on the block. And honestly, this is really, really useful as it makes it a lot easier to clutch. For example, if you're trying to like place something on a block, you can actually see it like a lot more clear. Yeah, this is a really, really useful mod. The next mod that we have is Mumble Link. Now, I'm not really going to explain this because it's kind of like on a different thing. You kind of use this for proximity chat. So yeah, I'm just going to move on from that. Next one that we have is Particle Multiplier. So you can just copy down these settings here. Basically, what this does is will multiply the particles. So if I quickly hop into a single player world now, so basically, I'm in a single player world now, and if you turn this off quickly, as you can see, this is like the normal particles, and when I jump crit, this is what it looks like. But if you turn this mod on, it adds a few more particles, and honestly, I think it looks a lot better. So as you can see, enabled, and we'll do it again. As you can see, there's more particles, and then when I jump crit, there's a lot more particles, especially if you click fast. So if I'm on a butterfly click or something like that, let's try it quickly. There's a lot more particles than having it off. So yeah, this is just like a pretty cool mod to have on. Now, there's only 2 mods left, and the next one is Pack Display. Now, you can copy down these settings here if you want. Basically, this mod displays the current pack that you're using, and I have it down the bottom right here. This is a really good mod if you're a content creator, and a lot of people ask for your pack, so, you know, you don't get a lot of those comments. Sometimes I turn it off because I don't really like the look of it, but I normally have it on. Next one that we have is Menu Blur. I'm pretty sure what this does is, I actually don't really know. I'm pretty sure it just blurs the menu. So if we have this disabled, if we go here, I guess it'll look like that. Actually, I don't know. Maybe this, let's just try it quickly. I know this does something to do that. I think that looks a bit different, actually. So yeah, it just makes the blur look a bit differently. Also for the inventory, this is how it looks like with the menu blur turned on. And then if you turn it off, it's like a bit darker and it doesn't look as good, honestly. So yeah, that's basically it for the mod today. Now I'm going to hop into like the extra settings for Luna Client now. Then you want to do is you want to head over to the settings tab here and just copy down everything that I have here. So basically for the branding color, you can basically change what the Luna Client like logo looks like. So I have it like set to like a goldish color. So that's why it's like goldish. Okay, just copy down these settings here. And then finally for the controls, I don't think I've actually changed anything here besides maybe the emote wheel, but yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Luna Client settings showcase today. But anyways, again, don't forget to go down below and make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe. But anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Peace.